Hi, this is Graham Jeacocke. Now, I get very upsetting remarks from the general public and including professional musicians in the classical side. I've yet to have one from the popular side, rock, all that kind of stuff. Now, this video is going to demonstrate why something bad can be functional in itself, and I'm going to use two examples to illustrate it. First is in fighting. Now, you may go and visit lots of musical channels, and I've actually done this, and I've heard someone say, who wants to listen to bad sight reading? Well, I'm going to illustrate why that's not such a very helpful remark or fruitful. Now, there may be many people who like martial arts, fighting in general, or to go around the safer term, self-defense. If someone hits you, you want to be able to defend yourself. Now, let's say two people are having a conversation, right? No fighting involved, just a general healthy conversation. And I'm one of these people, and I just do this. Now, the person may not jump back, but the person is going to be surprised at it. And it's going to be a fraction of a second, perhaps, where they lose their train of thought, or they get interested in what this action is about to do, what's going to happen. Now, that's the element of surprise. Now, there's a fighter called Bruce Lee, and he talked about broken rhythm. Now, Bruce never coined the term the element of surprise, but that's the whole point of broken rhythm. You upset the natural flow that people want to get into. It's like when you're counting numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, so on. And somebody speaks to you and upsets that rhythm. Well, that's basically what happens when you upset somebody who's trying to fight you. You're trying to upset them if you can't escape. And this is broken rhythm. Now, it's very bizarre that these classical musicians talk about having perfect rhythm, because they only see inside the box. They only devote to their music. You see, you have to find it functional for the world, because musicians are so woundly they're so rigid in their mentality. I mean, you have these piano teachers, or any kind of music teacher, who drums strict rhythm into you, and they're not allowed to deviate. Anyway, the second example is beneficial to your married life. Now, two people have sex. Now, how can bad sight reading, you see, bad sight reading demonstrates a deviation from the norm, unexpectedness. not getting used to how things should go, coping with difficulties. Now, you can have, if we're talking about a marriage, two people, right? One can be good at rhythm, the other might not be good at rhythm. So how does this affect their love making? Well, one has to understand the other person's rhythm. Now, if you're going to be very rhythmical, you're never going to understand your partner, because you're always thinking, well, they should be doing it. They should be having this strict rhythm. No, you can employ bad rhythm to help them along. And broken rhythm teaches your partner or spouse not to get cocky. I'm not being sexist here. Your partner can be a woman or a man. The woman can think she's good in bed. The man can think they're good in bed. You see, sex is like music. It's not to be strictly observed if you want to liven things up. Because sex, if it's always rhythmical, is robotic. Because that's what you say of classical musicians. I know I've heard that comment before. Classical musicians are too robotic in their playing. Well, this must be how some lovemaking goes on behind closed doors. Very robotic, not very passionate. You see, passionate doesn't need to mean successful. Anyway, that's it. Enjoy your day.